Well, at least I'm on the west side of the storm. Rockets dealing with the tornado outbreak. Strong tornadoes are possible, if not likely, up there. I wouldn't rule out one hitting New Bern or somewhere later. Or Jacksonville or Camp Lejeune. Camp Lejeune got hit, I think, back in 2011 during that tornado outbreak. So New Bern had to deal with flooding from the Neuse River last year with Florence. Today they got to deal with strong tornadoes coming on shore, probably at the Neuse River, where it goes into the ocean. Morehead City might actually have to seek shelter a couple times today, but this is what it looks like over here. I'm probably in a dry pocket right now, because I actually lost power, I think, 2 other times this morning. And I could tell this thing's going to produce strong tornadoes based off what I saw on North Middle Beach earlier. That thing looked large and it looked like a wedge. So, that is to my north-northeast. All that time I upload this, it'll probably be over with because I lost power again a couple hours ago. As you can all see, this is why we're having issues with power outages. Please seek shelter if you're on the northeast quadrant of this thing, because there could be a couple of strong tornadoes, if not a violent tornado, because it's about to ramp up big time from my northeast. That's why they have that tornado watch effect till 4 o'clock. I would not be surprised at all if it got extended a couple more hours, because it's not supposed to clear the North Carolina coast till tomorrow. Yeah, it's turned northeast, but it's still south of Charleston. It hadn't even left the state's coastline yet. We're still dealing with wind. A lot of wind. Trees down. And power outages are probably in the thousands. There goes another good gust. This is what I'm dealing with currently. Looks like it's blowing from the north, because trees are facing the south when it did that. It's got to be north wind, maybe northwest wind, because the wind flows counterclockwise, I think, when it comes to hurricanes. Yeah, I'm on the dry side. The dew point's in the 30s, I believe, which is good for when it gets out of here. Might get some break from the humidity. But bottom line is, if you're in eastern North Carolina, from Greenville, Martin County, all the way out to the Outer Banks point south towards Morehead City and Jacksonville, be ready to seek shelter at a moment's notice when these supercells start coming on shore in those rain bands. I mean, it's very apparent that the atmosphere up there is very conducive for strong tornadoes. This is the shear. It's drawn extreme with this thing. So I'm just glad we dodged a bullet with that. We had one tornado warning on Florida yesterday afternoon, St. Johns County, but it was moving south, so I didn't pay too much attention to it because it was probably on the backside of Dorian. It did strengthen to Cat 3 again overnight, so that's not good. And at the 8 o'clock advisory, it was still at a Cat 3. So Dorian is that storm that won't quit, and it's a storm people all across the southeast U.S. will be talking about for a long time. Here is probably in terms of the wind damage and flooding. North Carolina, it might be because of the strong tornadoes that thing produced. Or on the state line. I think the one near North Middle Beach actually crossed Highway 9 and went into North Carolina. And then lifted. So that's not good.
a lot of that flooding. Now, that
is.
rain really falls off, though, as you head into inland areas. But you saw on Storm Q2 radar, we're seeing a lot of rain across the area, so be prepared for that. Now, taking a look at your current winds, these are your sustained winds. We're seeing
what I do with that other radio, the handheld ones? I put it down for a second because let's see if I can get a transmitter up north. So long.
Hazardous conditions will continue over South Carolina. Damaging winds, flash flooding, strong returns, and severe beach erosion. The combination of storm surge, Hurricane Dorian, the forecast for Barnwell and flash flooding along the southeast.
Oh yeah, I know it's bad up there, but I didn't expect it to be that bad.
Flooding.
What the heck just happened? Did the radio station just lose power or something down there? What the heck just happened?
Will subside, the rain will pull out, and we're going to transition into a much nicer day across the low country here. But taking a look, I want to show you guys, we do have a lot of storm reports across the area of gusty winds. These are tropical storm force winds or higher across the entire low country. So definitely going to be a very, very busy next couple hours here as that eye wall does go across our coastline. Along our coastline there, and we are not expecting any sort of...
What type of warning is that? Oh, this house just broke in. It's probably a flash flood warning. Can't be a tornado warning.
The National Weather Service in Wilmington has issued a flash flood
warning.
Yep,
flash flood warning.
Northeastern Georgetown County in northeastern South Carolina. South Central Horry County in northeastern South Carolina until 10:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 8:21 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, radar indicated a band of torrential rain moving offshore along the Georgetown County line. There were areas that have already received several inches of rain this morning.
Yeah, I see why Wilmington issued it.
Will experience flooding include Polly's Island, Garden City, Merle's Inlet, Plantersville, Burgess, Yana, Oakland, Litchfield Beach, Bucksport, and Waccamaw Community Hospital. Avoid driving your vehicle into areas where the water covers the road. Floodwaters are usually deeper than they appear. Flowing water may be...
Yeah, I'm basically warning my friends that live along Highway 9 to get ready to go to a safe place a couple times today.
Residents within the warned areas should take immediate precautions to protect life and property.
One out of Wilmington, and you can see the two flash flood warnings that we have in place. The first one that was issued this morning.
That one came from Charleston. New one's from Wilmington.
Charleston County, parts of Berkeley County, and Dorchester County.
Which, if Wilmington goes down, Charleston's going to provide backup for them. That's their backup office.
Until 10:15, both of these expire.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Wilmington had to do that.
All right, let's head back out to downtown Charleston.
I think Wakefield backs. No. Raleigh backs up Newport. No, it has to be Wakefield because Blackbird backs up Newport.
I'm here along Ashley Avenue, and although it was a street early...
Then there's a station in Myrtle Beach I can listen to.
It may seem to be like common sense, but if you could explain a little, one of the reasons you don't want people to go out could be in danger. It's just the advice is for people to stay home, correct?
104.5.
Absolutely. We want to make sure that we take care of our first responders as well as our citizens. So the more you can do to lessen the burden on them, it's always appreciated.
I think one of these stations is Myrtle Beach Station. I forgot which one it is. I know there's damage from a tornado in North Myrtle Beach earlier. They're like a large one.
What you think will be
Large wedge, it looked like.
I would tell people probably into tonight a little bit.
We will keep in touch. We appreciate you taking some time to share some information with us this morning. Important things. And relaying from the Berkeley County Emergency Management.
No, this one's also local.
It does seem.
I know I can get it in my phone. I can't get it on this. 104.7. No, that can't be it. That one's down too.
Waking up.
But it's sometimes difficult to tell the difference.
You're right that this shift, this opening, and the availability of opioids, it represents a cultural change.
Nope, don't want to hear that. I just want to hear stuff that's relevant to me and the news is weather. Hopefully I can get my power back on soon.
Many times before.
What was the one I just listened to? 104.5?
On Facebook saying that, I'm safe or I need help. Then other people would pass that around.
This is why I bought that radio after I graduated from high school. It comes in handy on days like this.
Or where they are or if they need help. So it's been a reading of information.
That alarm's loud.
And that's actually how
Woke me up a couple hours ago for a flash food morning.
But not everyone has been accounted for.
Kendra, 30 hours of what is the equivalent of an EF4 tornado sitting over Abaco and Grand Bahama Island.
Yeah, that's just horrifying what those people do.
So much there, and I know that you're seeing the video, the photo footage, you're hearing the stories of people being rescued from attics. What can you tell us about the area that you're learning?
Still underwater. The water is subsiding, but it's still
I bet you power flashes and power outages are in the thousands out here. Maybe tens of thousands because a lot of people live here. Wind is subsiding. All because the eyes, maybe I'm in a dry slot. I lost power a couple hours ago, so not sure what the radar's showing. Might not be till later till I get that power back. I think that's when the winds are supposed to subside. Yeah, you'll get your break, but I'll doubt it. I mean, I doubt it'll be in terms of Irma Matthew type flooding down there, but it'll still be pretty bad.
So that is how
99.7, 102.5, I'm going to try that one. Just want to hear weather.
Moderate rain still moving across the rest of the low country. High-resolution guidance showing the heaviest rain moving through from Georgetown County down through Berkeley, Charleston counties here over the next couple of hours. Looks like it's going to try to lighten up a little bit late this afternoon as the core of the storm.
Dang it. I just had it.
that's gross.
Do you really?
I do. In Abaco, they do have
99.7.
10 inch in the rains in rains across most of the area.
Do I really have to stand close to this thing?
Will continue into the afternoon hours as well across the coastline in the hurricane warning area. Scattered to numerous power outage will continue. We've had those really started. The first
Yeah, the coast got
received on social media of folks talking about it. I saw that come down around 6 o'clock last night. So we've been dealing with power outages off and on through the night, Brad and Octavia.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we'll be dealing with it throughout the day. But some of the power agencies are able to restore power. They're out there working to restore power. Others, understandably, that's not going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, in some cases, if it's just a branch on one of the wires, they can pull that off, and that can get power back up. You got about 42,000 in Berkeley Electric Cooperative who are out of power. You also have, I'm going to check some of the other electric cooperatives. Edisto Electric Cooperative, you're at about 1,800, pretty much 1,900 customers without power. And Santee Electric, you're at about 5,300. So the electric cooperatives, their numbers are smaller, obviously, in terms of customers, but also they're steady state on the power outages over the last couple of hours.
Right, and for Dominion, Charleston County has the most outages, 79,000, Dorchester 28,000, and Berkeley County has 5,000 outages this morning. I believe right now we're going to go to News 2's Temple Ricky. She is out there at the beach for us this morning. Temple?
On our drive over from Sullivan's, we were actually heading to the IOP connector a little ways down the road. Slammed on our brakes. You can see there's a power line down right here on 3rd and Palm on Isle of Palms. Now, we weren't the only car. We did stop so we could get a couple shots of what's going on. We called emergency services, and they said they are aware of the issue. The power line is not smoking. It is not on fire, and they'll try and get someone out as quickly as possible. So we were a couple trucks, cars. We've counted about 2 or 3.
Yeah, it might not be too late, so they're talking about power back on. I'm hoping it's just a branch on the line.
But officers did just arrive. They're parked over here if we want to turn the camera. And I spoke with them. They said they are aware of the issue, and now they're just waiting for the power company. What we're running into right now is with these strong wind conditions. It is really tough for people to drive over these bridges, to drive over the IOP connector, the Ben Sawyer Bridge to get out here. Soon for now. I think the next step is to just get some cones out here, put them on the street to make sure everyone is staying safe and this power line can get taken care of. Reporting on Isle of Palms, Temple Ricky. Count on 2.
I believe Temple making her way to the beach. I believe she's doing that this morning, so we could check out the
We saw Breach Inlet and Johnson because when Temple was at Breach Inlet a little while ago, the waves seem fairly flat. Are we in that?
Take a live look outside right now. We'll get to Bob in just a minute, but a view of downtown. This is over the harbor. Look at rough seas out there. This is a harbor, and the camera just knocking around. Visibility so poor with that rain just dumping over the area, but we're starting to see some of the worst conditions.
Yeah, there's probably going to be a strong tornado. East of North Carolina weather.
Off our coastline. Coming pretty close, probably about as close as it will have gotten here to the harbor at this time. I do want to show you on the radar just how close that is, and about 50 miles now. 50.
Yep, channel 4. I like 2 and 5 better.
Hey, Octavia. Thanks for having me on.
morning, Ben.
So of course, right now we're dealing with what we normally expect to have during a hurricane.
I bet to the people who said the evacuations were Governor messing with the evacuations are shutting their mouths now. It's actually because of the amount of power outages.
You had what you would expect so far, or what you planned for?
Yeah, that's correct. Nothing that's been what we think of as out of the ordinary. No extreme damage so far.
Anybody on the roads, or is it pretty much
We've seen very little traffic. Of course, there are the ones and twos that get out of the road against our advice. But you know that's something like that at a time.
The shelter situation in Berkeley County.
Well, currently,
Just are in the thousands around the area. Said the power outages are in the thousands around the area. And then the coast got the first run of them. Then they just were their way in on overnight.
I could have went to my eye appointment yesterday.
When's it now? When is it now?
Oh, I didn't cancel it. I just.
Contact your local agent. Call 1-800-SF-CLAIM or visit statefarm.com. An important message from Dominion Energy. Hurricane Dorian. Being prepared can help keep you safe. Check your flashlights, battery-operated radios, and generators. Fuel tank. Charge mobile phones and make sure your electronics are connected to service. Stock up on non-perishable food. Baby supplies. Batteries.
And you were coming at me for getting a lot of some of this non-perishable stuff in the snacks. What? No. What?
Somebody walking. Oh, that's the boy down the road. He got on his
Really, he's got to work in that? If it's open, because power outages are pretty widespread down here.
Direct's most incredible offer ever is going on now. 5 years, 0 interest financing on any purchase.
What?
$5,000 designer ring for less than $85 a month. It's smart. It's easy. It's unheard of. You can even finance 100% of the purchase price.
I'm assuming it's just a tree limb on the line, because the power did come back on for a little while earlier. Then it went off again. I think it was like 2, no, it had to be around 5 a.m. when the power went out again. It woke me up when it did that, though.
Station 17 Local Grill.
Got hurt in a car wreck, didn't know. And that's when
nothing for your.
Go way back, Uncle Richard.
Oh yeah.
Really?
So Lady bought the generator and gave it to my cousin, her son.
I wouldn't recommend doing that. I would just shelter in place, wait for the winds to subside, then go out.
Quiet it down, something. Bring it over the restaurant. Over by what? 11 o'clock tonight?
Oh, Lord. Is retired. And Uncle Richard, Linda thinks you're having too much fun. Now we're putting you live on the radio, and I'm just encouraging this nonsense.
Yes, you are.
Yes, well, there you have it.
I'm going to be in trouble. My mom's probably calling me any moment now.
But a highly respected news person was giving you information, advising you to evacuate the area, and you did not heed that advice.
Isn't that what families do?
They don't listen to each other. See, my own Uncle Richard doesn't even listen to me. let me just say.
Wait a minute. I took you to your first hurricane.
Yes, you're right. So it is interesting that my Uncle Richard, my Aunt Linda, their animals, our dogs, my sister and my mother, we all did hunker down in our hallway in Somerville. And Uncle Richard, that was a Category 3, and we were really far inland. And I'll never forget, we shouldn't have done it, but we walked out in the eye of that storm. It was one of the most eerie feelings ever.
Oh, it's amazing. But we had about 30 minutes because that was, we had a good radio, a little portable radio. What I'm utterly amazed in is the predictions all the way down the line, how close there's just been no error in the predictions.
You know, back then we only had 3 days to prepare, and in our house in Somerville, of course, we're 20 plus miles in.
At least with this one, we had a week.
We did not have power or running water for almost a month, over 3 weeks.
Yeah, I was teaching in Walterboro, so I had to get up and go to work the following Monday. And I did not benefit from it, of 3 weeks of not having to go teach the churches. But it has been 30 years, hard to believe.
Are you concerned, Uncle Richard, you're going to see that we could see something like that again, a prolonged event without power that long? Can you imagine nowadays people living without the internet that amount of time?
Oh, that's what I miss. I mean, I got you on the radio. I don't know if G-Man told you. I texted him at, what was it? It must have been about 4:30 and said, so I'm listening to your radio station, learning all I never wanted to know about alien encounters. You guys got a radio station talking about the current, what did I call it?
Yeah, absolutely. So Uncle Richard joining us live from James Island this morning, has some debris in the backyard, and we are, of course, hoping that power will come back soon, Uncle Richard. And I don't know what to say about Aunt Linda, other than she may be calling in next.
There we go.
But you can take that call, Brian.
Okay, we'll get her side of the story on that. And we hope that a lot of people are hoping to get their power and cable back because football season kicks off tonight. The NFL kicking off its 100th season tonight. A lot of people going to be wanting to watch that.
Shameless plug, of course, 94.3 WSC, the Low Country's home for Carolina Panther coverage.
Absolutely. And one other plug we got to get into that's a little bit more on the serious side. You mentioned the Red Cross shelters. The American Red Cross has not been able to collect any blood this week because of Hurricane Dorian. And so supplies are low, and it's not so coincidentally that coming up will be the Hero Blood Drive. 94.3 WSC and our TV partner Live 5 News teaming up this Tuesday. You can give the gift of life at Citadel Hall between 8 in the morning and 8 in the evening. It's really going to be a time that we need as many donors as possible because without the blood collection going on this week, the supply is lower than it would normally be. Plus, it's always lower at the end of summer. Not as many people donate the gift of life during the summer. So if you get the opportunity, we've got information on that drive at 943WSC.com. Go ahead.
I was going to say team coverage of Dorian continues. We'll check in again with the meteorologist over at Live 5 News. Also, our power people as well. I know that as soon as the lights go out, the first question is, when are they coming back on? Here's the short answer. Won't be anytime soon because we unfortunately have a storm that's moving 8 miles an hour.
Yes.
It has 115 mile per hour winds. It is hovering off of our coast. It is going to be bringing not only those tropical storm force sustained winds here along the coast, but we've seen even more powerful gusts than that. We were expecting hurricane force gusts here along the coast, and we've seen that in parts of downtown Charleston and other ways.
And like you say, it's just going to get worse because we're going to see more power lines down. The Isle of Palms Police Department just sending us a message letting us know that they now have some power lines down across the roadway at Palm Boulevard and 3rd. So you want to definitely avoid that area. And again, as you've made note of, Kelly, there's always that, turn around, don't drown. It's the same thing in terms of power lines.
Yes.
Stay away from them. Don't do that, but report them to the power companies and let everybody know. And that's what we want you to do as well. Check in with us and let us know what's going on with you at 843-721-TALK, 843-721-8255. Hurricane Dorian coverage continuing on 94.3 WSC, Q1045, Y1025, and 1035 The Weasel.
Water damage?
Yellow van called Service Master.
bow time at Bojangles. Own the tailgate with the Panthers' 25th season Big Bow Box, packed with 25 chicken supremes for $25. Plus, you'll get a free half-gallon of tea. Bojangles, it's bow time, y'all.
Hey, Charleston. Local businesses need a communication partner who provides services tailored to your needs, as well as a local support team. Wow Business is focused on your success so that you can focus on your business. Visit wowforbusiness.com.
At Jeff Cook Real Estate, we are your local experts. That means that we can sell your house for the best price and faster than the competition. We know your neighborhood data. Go online or give us a call today.
855-8Jeff.com.
You're listening to the 9 Attorney George Fink is on the line taking your calls.
Caller number 9, how can I help?
I was hurt in a car wreck.
Sounds like you need to call all 9s. Next caller, how can I help?
I was hurt at work.
You don't do call all 9s.
I'm getting married.
Call your parents. That's all the time we have. But remember, everyone, if you're hurt on the job or on the highway, call all 9s.
Hey, doctors. Case results vary and are not guaranteed. George Sink, Injury Lawyers, 7053 Rivers Avenue, North Charleston.
The best jewelry buying opportunity ever is happening right now with Diamonds Direct. Pick any item, pay nothing down, and get 5 years, 0 interest financing. $1,000 eternity band for only $67 a month. Or that $8,000 three-stone ring, just $135 a month. You can finance 100% of the purchase, even the tax. Don't miss this limited time opportunity for the lowest payments ever on fine jewelry. On approved credit, details at diamondsdirect.com.
Highway 17 North in Mount Pleasant.
I'm Harvey Massey. Where we live, there's several types of termites, and they can all cause damage to your home. Subterranean termites invade from colonies below the ground, while drywood termites fly in and infest exposed wood in your home. Both require different treatments. That's why you need Massey's Total Coverage Termite Protection. Our guarantee covers all types of termites and includes coverage for retreatment and repair of any new damage. That's Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
An important message from Dominion Energy. With severe weather predicted for our region from Hurricane Dorian, being prepared can help keep you safe. Check your flashlights, battery-operated radios, and generators, and fill your vehicle fuel. Charge mobile phones and make sure your electronics are connected to surge protectors. Stock up on non-perishable foods, medicines, baby supplies, batteries, and pet food. We encourage customers to go online and update their account information with any new contact numbers and register for text outage reporting. To update your account information, log on to DominionEnergySC.com. In the event of power outages, Dominion Energy will work as quickly as possible to restore service, starting with hospitals, emergency call centers, and other critical community services. If you see a down power line, please stay away. To report down power lines, call 1-888-333-4465. That's 1-888-333-4465. The quickest way to report and check the status of outages is by visiting DominionEnergySC.com. Thank you.
The Weasel is #1 for New Country and #1 for Live Country. Friday night, September 27th, the Weasel welcomes Gary Allen to the pack. Get concert info and sign up to win your tickets at WEZL.com/win. Goose Creek's #1 for New Country.
Yeah, I like it.
103.5. The Weasel.
The 2019 hurricane season, 94.3 WSC, the Low Country's news station. Keep it on 94.3 WSC for the most comprehensive storm coverage, from satellite tracking, special traffic reports, and flood projections, to the most accurate weather updates from the Live 5 First Alert weather team.
8:49, you're listening to continuing coverage of Hurricane Dorian on 103.5 The Weasel, Y1025, 2145, and 94.3 WSC, along with Kelly Gold, 849. Today, by the way, National Cheese Pizza Day. I hope that means though you've got a frozen cheese pizza in your freezer before you can make one at home, because we don't need people out delivering pizzas on the roadways. We need people to stay off the roadways, stay at home, stay safe, because the harder parts of the storm, the more difficult stuff, the heavier parts of the storm, still on the way here for the low country. Hurricane Dorian, a Cat 3 storm. If you're just waking up in bed last night, it was a Cat 2 at that point. But Kelly, we've had strengthening of the storm overnight.
Dorian is that storm that won't quit.
5 News, of course, Chief Meteorologist continuing to follow this over the multiple days.
I'm just saying. Dorian is a storm that won't quit. Like it strengthened again overnight.
That is the storm surge. We are at low tide, and the wind varying has helped us. In fact, it helped us at the 111 high tide this morning. We were so worried about because of the wind direction. And again, as we head into the afternoon, we have another high tide coming. But again, as the storm moves by, that wind direction will veer. Again, moving north and eventually northwest. So there's good news on the tide right now, even though we have had flooding. We haven't had the Irma type flooding or the Matthew type flooding, which is good news. We had a lot of wind, a lot of power outages that Paul was just talking about from Dominion a few minutes ago. So look at this. We're getting a lot of folks say how high the highest gust so far, 68 miles an hour up in North Charleston. Remember,
wow.
Wind 74 plus, but we're still.
It had to have been by the Weather Service office.
Anyway, Folly Beach at 67 miles an hour. Fort Sumter 64, Isla Palm 61, Colorado at 58, downtown at 56. So clearly the winds have been very, very, very strong here over the last few hours as we continue to track the storm. Still a bit elongated now, and again, it looks like we're starting to see the storm get a little bit picked up by that track. And there's a little dry air trying to drain around the northern part of the storm and the western eyewall. So kind of keep an eye on all of that. And there's dry air just out to the west as well, trying to dig into the storm. So I think we're starting to see that really influence the storm, the trough itself, the little short wave that's picking it up. And again, look at this. These are current sustained winds now. 37 in Charleston, 26 Georgetown, 33 Somerville, 15 over to Moncks Corner, 24 down to Waldoboro, 42 down to Beaufort, and those strong winds along the coast are going to continue to work their way north. So Georgetown, as we make our way through midday into the afternoon, Myrtle Beach as well, and continue to watch the winds kind of march up the coast a little bit. This evening, winds are going to slowly diminish. The rains will end, the surge will end, as the storm will quickly pull away from here, guys. So the good news is Friday, tomorrow, looks to be a very nice day.
Oh, wow.
Good weather on the way. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. The weekend's going to be sunny and hot. Temperatures going up in the 90s. For now, though, we're dealing with what we have. And that is Hurricane Dorian. That's kind of right on our front porch and continues to close in. It's causing the challenges we have, and we'll have another challenge coming up. 2:03 this afternoon is when high tide is scheduled for downtown Charleston. Although the way the winds are, we're hoping to keep the amount of flood and keep that levels down. We hope that will occur as it did yesterday, and also with a high tide early this morning. It's 8:53. You're invited to join our conversation as well at 843-721-TALK. That's 843-721-8255.
Am I reading this right?
Actually, I checked on that, and yes, you are.
Milton joining us, who has 13 skunks.
Yeah.
And
I hope your neighbors live far away.
Yeah, we're kind of tucked out in the country. My wife's got 4 skunks. I went ahead and sent her on out of here to Ohio for a national skunk show. So I'm stuck.
What?
Serious, right, Milton?
That's just crazy.
I'm very serious. We've done animal rehab for 19 years. Sometimes show up at the house and might have a beaver in the kitchen sink, a otter in the bathtub, boxes in the back bedroom, in the bathroom. The skunks are free run of the house. I've got several in my bed right now.
Okay, skunks in the bed. That's new to me.
There was actually an article in the newspaper many years ago. Guy showed up at the house, took a picture of me and my wife in the bed with pajamas on, lifting up the covers, and all the skunks in the bed.
Why do skunks need rescuing? It seems like they can protect themselves.
Very well. We picked up one many years ago and didn't know how to take care of it. We got on the internet and come to find out a lot of other people had skunks as pets. And then we took another one in and another one, and now we're up to 9. We've had as many as 90 skunks from various places all over the nation, even from Canada.
Now, Milton, the question that people are asking themselves, or in their head right now, are these deodorized skunks? I mean, if the tail comes up, can they spray?
Yeah, they're decent. My wife's not decent.
Be nice, Milton. Be nice.
Now, the other question that's got to be on people's minds, I have a sense that you've probably been at one. What happens at a national National Skunk Show.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like a dog show. I mean, prettiest veil. They come in a variety of colors. They have browns and white, silvers, and enough colors that would make a teenager in high school proud of the hair color.
Wow, this is fascinating.
The things you don't think you'll learn.
Yeah. Didn't get my newspaper this morning. That was very upsetting.
Oh boy, do you have power, Milton?
No, I don't. I've got a generator. I just took it up on the front porch, so I got my coffee ready and fixing to get all these kids fed here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, good to hear. What do skunks eat, by the way?
A variety of vegetables, different proteins.
I'm definitely investing in a generator at some point.
Yeah, they eat well.
I was going to say, that's a good diet. Now, Milton, people are probably...
If I eat that well, I'd be a good help.
Now, you've got 13 skunks there, Milton. Have you named them? Do you name these skunks?
Oh yeah, I mean we've had 90 of them. Believe me, I could tell you.
Well, give me some
I'll
examples.
put it on the
of
porch.
What's a good skunk name?
Of course, everybody names them Daisy and things we have Q.
You got a Pepe?
Yeah.
Pepe.
Do I have a what?
Yeah. Of course, Ed, I'm bringing up that.
His name was Q. Right now we've got Zebra, Topaz, and Breeze, and Shadow, and Ginger, Scarlet, and Mystic, and Rebel, and Larry, and Hunter.
Rain's still coming down, but it's not too bad.
I think so. 90 skunks, that's a lot of names. You got to start recycling at some point. Well, hopefully you and the skunks are feeling safe this morning.
Yeah, we're catching the winds like everybody else.
Yeah.
About 40 miles an hour or something
That's
like that.
Go ahead.
I've got a bunch of branches down
Yeah.
on the walk out to the road, kind of check everything out, make sure it's okay. But we're faring well.
No, I'm concerned about the skunk. I'm sorry, I can't get off the skunks in the house and in the bed and all that. I'm a woman, typical chick here. Wondering, do they use a litter box? Do they go outside?
No, they all use the litter box. I think we've got 8 litter boxes throughout the house.
That is a lot of litter boxes.
And
wow.
we've had so many because people get them thinking they're going to be a little dog or a cat, and they're not. So my wife and I wind up taking them because they'll be little fighters or have medical issues, that kind of thing.
Well, Milton, wow. Thank you for all you do. Animal rescue is an important thing, and not many people do it, and certainly skunks are not, obviously dogs, cats, da-da-da, but thanks for taking care of all those skunks. These are some amazing stories.
Milton, is it too late is it too late, Milton, to ask for a little Cersei from the wife from the convention?
Is it too late right now, I'm sorry?
To ask for a gift, a little something, a little sticker, maybe a magnet from the convention?
Oh, she'll be bringing all kinds of stuff back, I'm sure.
That is great to hear. Milton with his skunks in Ravenel. Thank you so much for checking in. We appreciate this morning. I'm going to hop over to line 2 at 843-721-TALK, 843-721-8255. Phyllis on the line in Hanahan. Now, Phyllis, let me ask, any skunks in your house?
Oh, I hope not.
Well, what is happening in Hanahan that you can tell us about?
Well, actually, it's pretty quiet right now.
Well, that's a good thing. You have power.
Oh gosh, I'm almost embarrassed to say this, but yes, I do have power.
That's okay. We celebrate.
No, absolutely. We're glad you do. And so the conditions right now, there's just not a whole lot happening outside?
No. Well, the wind is beginning to kick up a little bit right now, and about 5 o'clock this morning, I had a half of a maple tree come down, but it didn't cause any damage so far. I mean, I haven't got a chance to get up there and look at it yet, but I just wanted to, let you know that, things are coming here hand in hand.
We love that. That's what we like to hear. We're glad that maple tree did not cause any damage, and you don't need to worry about going out and checking on it until the storm has passed.
No, but I have a big oak tree that I'm really worried about.
Fingers crossed for you. Phyllis checking in from Hanahan, where it's kind of calm right now, and that's a good thing, and she has power. And Phyllis, don't feel guilty about that. I'd be happy about that. Everybody who has power, more power to you.
That was corny.
Hey, you got to go a long way for some of this
I'm
stuff.
still thinking of skunk names in here. Do you
Seriously.
think Dorian will be one of them now? Milton, let us know.
I think so.
If he calls back, G-Man, get his address if he'll give it to me. I'm going to visit that guy.
That's right.
I would have pet a skunk.
I've never, I must say, I've never pet.
Yeah, my mom wanted a pet skunk growing up because you could take out the glands where it won't produce the odors.
Which is what he said that they've done. Wait, where does this skunk culture come from? I knew nothing about this.
And I have to be honest, because I grew up north where I saw skunks all the time. I have never seen a skunk. Not that they're not here,
I know, I
obviously,
was
but I've
thinking
never
the same
seen one
thing.
here in the Palmetto State.
I think my dog got sprayed by one once. I mean, I can't explain that smell.
And did you do tomato juice? It
Is
does
that what
work.
you're supposed to
That's
do?
what you're
I had
supposed to
no
do.
idea. I took her to doggy daycare and asked them to handle it. I had to drive with all the windows in the car down, though.
Oh, Raven. It's always an adventure. It's 9:01. Thank you so much for joining us this morning for Hurricane and Skunk Talk. Not what you'd normally hear, but Milton from Ravenel is somebody who does animal rescue.
I love it.
And he sent his wife north to the National Skunk Show. Again, had no idea. This is an educational show this morning, no doubt about it. And she is up there with 4 skunks, but 13 skunks were left behind with Milton. He's taking care of them in Ravenel. Those skunks are eating well.
They're eating, he said, what is amazing is that the skunk show is actually like the dog. Now I'm imagining people running around with skunks on leashes, best tail, best haircut. I mean, wow.
That's it. And I want to see
Why isn't this televised?
what is he going to bring back for you. I want to see some magnets, some stickers, some national
I
skunk
don't know, but
thing.
I will put it up.
Scratch and sniff one of those scratch and sniff stickers.
I guess that would make sense when we're talking skunks. The whole thing. We're also talking weather and conditions. A traffic update. Art Marin has been working hard for us this morning because of what's going on across the low country with trees down and power lines down and all that. There are some places that you can't go. And honestly, our advice to you and all the authorities and the folks that have been checking in with us is that you don't need to be going anywhere. There's not really any sense of being out on the roadways. I know you're curious to see what's going on out there, but really stay at home, stay safe. There's nothing out there that's that important for you to go to see right now, and potentially putting first responders in harm's way. If you don't want to do that, they are doing an outstanding job for us this morning. We appreciate that. We would appreciate your call as well. Tell us what's happening where you are. You can't top the skunk story, I'm sure, but let us know some other things.
I don't know. Hold my beer. We did it. I feel like that was a challenge, Brian.
Yeah.
721 talk.
That's it. Bring it on at 843-721-8255. Continuing coverage of Hurricane Dorian here on 94.3 WSC, on Y1025, on Q1045, and 103.5 The Week.
103.5 WEZL, Charleston.
An important message from Dominion Energy. With severe weather predicted for our region from Hurricane Dorian, being prepared can help keep you safe. Check your flashlights, battery-operated radios and generators, and fill your vehicle's fuel tank. Charge mobile phones and make sure your electronics are connected to surge protectors. Stock up on non-perishable foods, medicines, baby supplies, batteries, and pet food. We encourage customers to go online and update their account information with any new contact numbers and register for text outage reporting. To update your account information, log on to Dominion Energy SC.
Oh, that's good, yes.
In the event of power outages, Dominion Energy will work as quickly as possible to restore service, starting with hospitals, emergency call centers, and other critical community services. If you see a down power line, please stay away. To report down power lines, call 1-888-333-4465. That's 1-888-333-4465. The quickest way to report and check the status of outages is by visiting DominionEnergySC.com. Thank you.
Sarcoma. Lots of you never heard that word before. Out of 40 people diagnosed with sarcoma every day, it is a life-changing word because sarcoma is cancer. Through awareness, advocacy, and research, the Sarcoma Foundation of America is bringing hope to the families whose lives have been turned upside down by a cancer they had never heard of until diagnosis. Please join us in the fight to find the cure for sarcoma. For more information on the work of the Sarcoma Foundation of America, go to curesarcoma.org.
Over 5 million